Hey YouTube and fellow Maplers, my name is GenesisNexus and welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to bring you a video for suggestions on what to get in the Wongstaurant event shops. I'll be trying to cover different points in your Maple journey with help from some of my more advanced guild mates. I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started with the video. To start it off, if you haven't already gotten the event started, you'll need to click this star icon here, and then inside of it will be this one. And from here, you just need to choose Wongstaurant Move, and it'll bring you right to this event map. And then all you have to do is talk to Wonky the Fairy right down here. And he will have, instead of main menu, he'll have a quest. I think it's called Getting Started with the Main Menu. And then once you do that, it'll be open to you. Just a quick overview of like coin capping. Every day you can get up to 300 of the Wongstaurant coins, which are these silver ones. You can do daily missions to get these, and as you can see, it's everything from defeating enemies to your level, completing your daily quest if you're in arcane in the arcane river, and then you can also get some of these Wongstaurant coins from doing seasonal missions, which is just clearing a certain amount of dailies and clearing a certain amount of enemies, as well as weeklies. The weeklies give you boss coins, which will be talked about I'll talk about those for the boss coin shop. And it's just defeating bosses, and I think it starts off at easy Cygnus all the way up until the max, which I think is like Kalos and stuff. Yeah, Chaos Kalos. But you can get up to 400 a week of the bossing coins, and then 300 per day for the Wongstaurant coins. Hopefully that clears up the coin capping for you guys. And let's get started off with the basic coin shop. I'm just going to go straight to talking about in terms of growth. You'll want to start off in the growth tab. And if you are level 216 above, I think for anyone, if you're a returning player or something, I don't have it here, but you will see it here as a sacred symbol, either selector or the symbols themselves. This is what you need to grab those as like your first item. I'll put them up on the screen right now to hopefully show you what it'll look like, but those are the things you need to grab as a 216 above, because sacred symbols or sacred force is like, it's your hard gap or hard stop for you guys level 216 above, especially when you're training, because a lot of areas need that, and it's not as refined as arcane symbols, or not as easy as arcane symbols, because with this Savior update for arcane symbols, we've gotten them a lot more, they're a lot more easier, I would say, to cap on. But for, yeah, if you're 216 above, get those symbols. And if you are able to kind of like gauge your how much EXP you get, and you'll think you'll hit 260 before the end of the event, then I would highly suggest to save your coins and just wait to the end of the event to buy that arcane symbol and just buy all of them. Other than that, I would grab in this section the trait boost potions. If you haven't already maxed out your charm stat, which is right here, that charm stat unlocks this pocket item slot. If you haven't already, because I know some people just forgot about it, then I would suggest doing that. And if not, grab it for your... I do not remember if you can trade those within accounts. If they're not, then I would just leave them and grab them on an alt. But if anything, every character can pick them up. So if anything, use them to max them out. I would say still grab them if you've already gotten that level 30 in charm. Then I would still grab them, for example, to max out diligence or ambition. Because for diligence, it gives you scroll success chance, and then it helps with all your scrolling and things. And then for ambition, it helps with IED, ignore enemy defense, and then death penalty reduction. So there's usually a debuff when you die in the game while training, and this just kind of reduces that amount by 50%, and that's pretty nice. And if you are past level 200, I think the best thing for you in this thing, another thing would be grabbing these node stones. Node stones are always a great investment because I believe if last time I checked in the auction house for at least Scania, these are selling, just one node stone is selling at 1.8 million mesos. So getting 50 of them for free here, or practically for free for just doing the event, is actually a good investment. As for everything else, there's the experience node stones that you can use for the Saren skill or the will skill. For example, I don't have Saren, but I do have the will skill. Yes, which is true arachnid reflection. Some people use that, use EXP nodes to max those out. I'm not. Like, for example, I have 4 of them just sitting here. They don't expire, so you can just leave them there. And when I get to Saren, I'm just gonna pop all of this in there so I don't have to get extras. Other than that, you can use them for any of these other skills you need, but I just think those more harder to get boss skills would probably be the easier use of those. But they do cost 1,000 coins. I would wait off till the end before getting them. Another thing you can get is the black circulator. I would only suggest getting this if you like the current inner abilities you have and you just want to increase their numbers. Like, for example, I have boss damage here at 17%. I believe the max for it is 20 or 21. No, I believe it's 20. So I could try to go for higher, but I'm good where I'm at right now. I still have to get these two into the next tier ups, but this is kind of where I'm okay with having my inner abilities at. Otherwise, you don't need to touch it. I don't recommend the chaos circulator because this one, I believe, yeah, this one you can't with the black circulator, you can at least choose whether you apply the new ones or not. But for chaos, it just changes your inner abilities regardless, so you do not have an option in it. So I would not recommend it. Trust me, I tried. It was bad for me. It was painful to get back to where I needed to be. Other than that, we have arcane symbols, and I would say unless you're close to maxing an arcane symbol, I wouldn't really touch these. Like, if you have the spare left over at the end of the event, definitely feel free to grab them. But for example, I'm at the early stages of 15, 16 here for some of these symbols. So I'm probably not going to get these until like the end of the event if I have any coins left over on this character. And I believe that is it. A lot of these stuff you can get in the auction house, so you don't need to waste coins on them. If you want to, there's character slots, but that's relatively it for this section. Let's talk about the enhanced tab. In this tab, I will start off fresh with saying, do not buy this 17-star scroll. With the Savior update came the change that you will not drop in level going up to 15 stars. So that makes this 17-star scroll even worse. And just to talk about what, show you what I'm talking about, I think I have, do I have any items that are not? Yes. For example, as you can see, it shows I'm at 12 stars and going up to 15 stars is a lot more easier. It just costs a little bit more mesos. And I honestly think it would be better put of your time to use the mesos rather than using 7,000 of the event coins just for one item. I think it's an entirely waste of your thing. I thought about it last event, but then once I did the math, and then once the Savior update had these changes, it really wasn't worth it at all. Luckily, I didn't get it. But hopefully this helps you in the future. This will probably come back every event, and you should probably, you should definitely avoid it every event. As for this legendary potential scroll, I will probably end up buying this because I did last event. I grabbed actually, yeah, I grabbed 2 of these rings, the Master Ring SS and then the Chaos Ring. And as you can see here, they are both compatible. So I'll probably grab this and also grab some of these solid cubes. And I think that's the best use of this, is grabbing them at the same time. So this will immediately throw one of your items into legendary status or potential, and then you can try to go for use these solid cubes to try to go for me, I'm going for mesos rate or drop rate, so that'll at least automatically put me into that range, so I don't have to waste these trying to get into legendary. Other than that, there are the cases. There's the normal solid cubes for everything that's not event ring related, and maybe the flames are kind of okay, but these are things I would wait to like the end of the event to grab. As for everything up here, I wouldn't even touch this unless you like absolutely needed it, but there's nothing really that you should absolutely need. Like even this gold potential stamp, I think you can get it in the auction house for cheaper, so no point in picking it up here. And that last but not least in this basic coin shop is the decorate tab. Personally, for me, I'm just gonna be grabbing the chair, maybe the damage skin, yeah, and maybe this mount, but that's it. You don't have to buy anything in here. I don't suggest it. They cost a lot of coins, and I'm gonna be doing so much capping that I'm gonna have a lot for this character. But also, I should jump back to this enhance tab really quick. If anything, I would grab the cubes if you want them now, because on I think June 30th, which is this, I believe, Friday, when reset happens on Friday for PST time at least, over here in the States, we will be having a miracle time, so it would be easier for you to rank up your items. So if anything, you can use this chance to grab these cubes to rank up items, other items, like for example, like your main gear into legendary. Like for example, this character's, my hat isn't legendary, but I'm probably going to use this chance to do that. Well, I'm actually going to use this chance for the top and the bottom. Well, actually, those are actually there. Yeah, it's my shoes. Sorry, my brain is like a little fried, but I will link to the Miracle Time a page for the Maplestory Global in the description, so you can check it out for yourself. It'll give you the times and what items are covered, because they split it up into tops, bottoms, overalls, and capes for this Miracle Time, so you can aim directly just for those items to tier those up. And I think that's practically it for this basic coin shop. Other than that, we can go into the boss coin shop. And oh, sorry. Oh no, Lindsay did and left. Sorry, that was a guilty. In here, once again, I would say the flames are probably the best thing, or the things that I'm going for per se, because it's probably the easiest thing to grab. You can get about, I think I mentioned it, you can get about 400 boss coins per week, and these are roughly like 25 for 50 of them. The other thing that I'll probably be looking at is maybe the pet premium scrolls for pet equips, as I'm working on my my vac pet gear, and I'll show you this right now. As you can see, my vac pet its equipment is plus 33, and I have this one, and this one's plus 6, so I need 2 more on this. And then I also did, I believe I picked up the 3rd and final vac pet's weapon. Oh, did I not? I did not, but I'll probably, when I do buy it, I'm gonna be scrolling it as well. But those are something, at least for me. I wouldn't suggest it if you don't have pet equipment, but that's just my easy thing to buy out here. Other than that, you can use these flames for any of your your main gear or your weapon. Like I'm already good with my weapons flame, so I'm not gonna try it. But for my Nightwalker, I will. Luckily, these flames in the boss shop can be traded through the account, so that's what I'm gonna be using that for. And that's practically it. I wouldn't recommend any of these because they just aren't good investments, at least not for me. And I don't think a lot of players would need these at any point. But the flames are always a good thing. You can use them for your main character or your ults. And last but not least, we have the Mesos shop. Sometimes I wonder who chooses the prices for this shop, especially because a lot of players do not have this type of money. Like once again, for me, premium equipment, premium scrolls for pet equipment are probably gonna be my main thing. Like I have money saved up so I can grab these scrolls, and like I showed you, I only need 2 left for this, so I'll probably, between the 2 shops, I think I'll probably grab the ones for Mesos. It's a lot easier to grab Mesos than it is for the coins, at least for me, because I can use the bossing coins to grab all the flames and things. But other than that, Fairy Heart, I don't suggest, unless you are like level 260 plus and you're trying to min-max for endgame. Don't get this heart. It's 4 billion Mesos. It'll come back. It comes back practically every event, so you don't need to grab this right now. And other than that, I'll probably be getting the Android ear just for my own personal thing, because I like getting fashion. And then last but not least, there's also flames here, but that's I would rather you get the flames from the boss coin shop rather than the Mesos shop. And if you ever do need help bossing in Scania, feel free to reach out to me when I'm streaming over at twitch.tv/GenesisNexus, and I'll try to help you out on one of my alts. And if anything, I can recommend you to someone in the guild. If I've already done it, then maybe someone in the guild can help you coin cap on that. But yes, I believe that is all in on these 3 shops. I just want to remind everyone that this event ends on August 29th, 2023. So you have some time to stock up your coins. I hope this video helped you guys out with potential choices. And if you did like this video, I would like to ask you to please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It would be very much appreciated and it would help me out immensely. I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you guys again next time.